Hi guys, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Precious Oyeleke. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about financial resolution you need to implement or start implementing in your 20s. I got you covered. If you're in your 20s, and this video is not only applicable to people in their 20s, if you're also in your 30s, 40s, as long as you know how to apply this thing, apply it. It can be applied to every area of your life and at different age in life. So the very first point I'm going to be sharing with us is that you need to develop a marketable skill. You need to develop a high income paying skill. In this day and age where things are changing very fast, you need to be on the edge of learning very fast. What is a high income paying skill that I like, that I have interest in? You've prayed about it, you've seeked advice about it. Then you are going to put yourself all in, go all in, get the knowledge, get the wisdom you need to get, so that you can be at the edge at any point in time or at any point of your life. So develop a high income paying skill. Establish a valuable skill, a skill that people will pay for. Not just because I was learning online as I was doing a research and I realized that skills that will not be relevant in the next 20, 30, 40 years. Imagine something that is not thinking of how to maybe learn how to use a computer or learning some basic tech skills, and the person is used to pen and paper. In the next 20, 30 years, if you are used to pen and paper, you will not be relevant. You will be irrelevant. Even people that are in their 50s now, day and age, are getting skills so that they can be relevant in the next 10 years, next 15, 20 years. So how much more we that are still in our 20s, we still have time on our side. So this is the best time for you to learn a marketable skill. So repeat after me. Is what I'm doing, is it a marketable skill? How to answer that question? What's the answer? If it is not, then please go and do your homework. You can do necessary research and find out if whatever skill you have right now is a marketable skill or is a high income paying skill. So my next point is that you need to establish a budget. You are in your 20s. This is the best time for you to start disciplining yourself, to start, working with a budget. How much are you earning? What are your needs in a month? What are your essentials in a month? Write those things out. Write it out. This is the best time for you to write it out. Write those things out. Plan yourself. What do I need to do? If you need to earn more money, earn more money. If you need to discipline yourself and when you go to market, don't buy things on impulse. Do that. Because that's one thing that makes our budget to go high. Many of us are impulse buyers. When we see things online, right now that this is an age where you can buy anything from the comfort of your phone. Many people just see, oh, I love this bag. Click buy. This card has an automated pay with it. You see a nice shoe, click buy. I remember when I was during service here. I also this my friend is always watching this video. He went to the market to get maybe a particular food item. He came back with a pair of shoes. I was shocked. I said, how come you left this house complaining that you don't really have a lot, but you want to get and get food? But how come are you coming back with a pair of shoes? You got a new shoe. These guys' shoes are not cheap, they're expensive. He said, he felt that he doesn't have a shoe here in where he's serving, the location where he's serving. So he thought that he needed it. Do you know how to the service here? He know where that shoe up to 5 times. But he already bought it. Service here in Nigeria is a compulsory 1-year community service to your country. In case you're not based in Nigeria, I don't understand what I'm talking about. Like service here. I was not telling him, I was like, but you do not need it here. Because you wear more sneakers. He said, I need it. You know more than 5 times. And he took his shoe back home. So don't be an impulse buyer. So stick to your budget. Find the things you need, the essential things, the not so essential things. Maybe your family, miscellaneous. Give in. Be intentional about the amount of money you're going to give in a month. And that's when you start telling you stories that touch that. Sometimes something's happening. This is happening. Except you want to help. Sometimes stick to your budget. I'm like, don't worry. Next month I'll bring you to the budget. Till then, see you. God bless. To my next point, you need to get insured. In this our country. I don't want to put these points here before getting insurance. I'm like, do we really do this in our country? I'm like, hey, you need insurance too. And some bills that will get off your head if you are paying your insurance money. You can be like, oh, I don't need it. But I can tell a time I come, I need the insurance. But to be on the safe side, get insurance for your properties, for your health, for anything. If your job, if they provide health insurance, pay for it. You pay for it. Let them just from your salary. Maybe 4,000, 5,000 per month. I mean in naira, this can be more than that depending on the currency or the job you find yourself. If in a situation where your job has hazard insurance, take a part of money, pay for those insurance. It's very, very important. Your health is very, very important. Your properties, your cars, your houses, get an insurance for them. Start having this mindset. So by the time you get your house, you start having your own property, you start having your own cars, you know that, oh, I need to insure these things. I need to insure them because it is for my own good. So to my next point, you need to make a debt/repayment plan. In our 20s, some of us, maybe your parents would have left some debt for you. Your parents got some debt when they went to your school in school, or maybe you went to school abroad and you had student loans, you got student loans and you have to pay back. Jot out a plan. Jot out a plan on how to pay it. Because if you don't pay those debts, it will keep accumulating. The interest will not drop. The interest will keep accumulating day in, day out. So jot out a strategy. How do I cut down these debts? If there's a policy that is out that, they were reducing the student loan by maybe 20%, get your lawyers, do necessary things, reduce the student loan. If I have to start paying maybe 10% every month, jot out a plan and say that maybe within the next 3 years I must pay back this loan. Come soon. So if you pay back the debt or the loan, your mind will be free. You will be free from any form of headache of, you're owing anybody money. I don't like when people money. I just don't like it. And if I get a loan or something, I know myself I'm going to have a plan or not to pay the loan back, so that it won't be on my head. I just don't like it. That's me personally, Sha. I know that there's some good debts, but good debts should not be accumulated for a long period of time. You should still jot out a plan to pay off, even if it is a good debt. So the next point, you need to build an emergency fund. You need to build an emergency fund for good situations, for bad situations. Build an emergency fund. Let it be in a separate account. Don't let it be in your universal account. Many people are used to having a universal saving account. Split your money into different accounts. Have an account for emergencies. This could be good emergency. Maybe you have like your friends, your girls are like, let's go on a trip. Or your guys are like, let's go on a trip. You need to save for those kind of situations. Don't be like, I don't have money to go for that trip. You have money to go for it. Maybe an opportunity to come for a conference abroad. That conference is very, very relevant to your field or to your career path. If you have some money paid, like some money saved, you can easily take from it. That's a good emergency. Take from it, go for the trip and get the knowledge you need to get at that conference. So get an emergency fund, or an emergency fund is needed for your own good. To my next point, you need to start saving for retirement. I'm actually planning a video for us to talk about it. When should we start planning for retirement? So for you to start making our plans for retirement, don't be like, I'm in my 20s. Should I not? You should. You should. You don't have to wait till you're in your 30s or till you're in your 40s. For example, it made 10 years for me. It made 20 years for me to leave service, like active service in your country. But you can start planning from day one when you start working. That total amount of money must go into insurance, must go into retirement. So by the time you are retiring well. You're not retiring stressed up. You're not retiring, start thinking of how are you going to survive the next 40-50 years. So please start planning for retirement. And to the next and the last point, which is quit the bank of your parents. Many of us still depend on our parents for everything. That is why you are not yet independent. So quit the bank of your parents. It's good the way our parents are taking care of us, the way they're less like, if you have to pay any bill, we are relying on them. Your health insurance in countries where your parents are instead of your health insurance, you are relying on them. For example, my parents are taking care of health insurance, to a particular season when I was 18, and I think they stopped investing a lot of money already. So please remove that string from them, that cord holding you, separate it. It will be tough initially, but it will be worth it at the end of the day, because you have to look for a way. You have to struggle to start at first, but later on you become a good like this at this independent life. So in your 20s, you are trying to find your way in life, but please start detaching yourself from your parents. Your parents pays all your bills, start reducing the bills they are paying. Your parents give you all your transport fare, start with, I intentionally make it stood my ground. Don't kill me. Yes, once in a while you want to assist me, but don't make it your own. I don't ask them for money. I don't demand it from them. If it is come from the depth of your heart, I will collect it. I don't reject money. But another person, they're not giving me money. No. You have to start learning to start becoming independent now. So that by the time you're married, by the time you're living on your own, you're catering to your children, you already have that morale in you. That habit is already formed in you already. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share to your friends, share to someone that you think or you know that need to have some good financial resolution to implement in their 20s or at whatever age or whatever age they are right now. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Do you enjoy this video?